bills from yesterday. Obviously, talking about what was going on with Sony as a whole. So yes, PlayStation state of play is here, but I think that state of play is gonna be dog shit too. The state of play starts at 5. Anyways, let's get to it. So, obviously, Sony's in deep shit, guys. And I've been calling it out like I said because this today's state of play is gonna be dog shit. I'm probably gonna watch it, but it's just don't get your hopes up far as the games that are obviously coming out this year, other than the ones I already know about. Cause like I said too, as well, Sony Apple's in deep shit. Nobody's calling it out other than me. I should not be the one that's calling this out, but I have to call it out like I said. You saw my bills from last year, obviously calling out my women's friends when it comes to the Michael Jordans and Henny when it comes to Capcom, pun intended, and calling out Sony Apple for not talking about what's going on, obviously. It was well deserved for all the rants and rambles, pretty much. But, anyways, back to the topic at hand. So, like I was saying, this state of play is going to be dog shit, and we already going to know it's going to be dog shit because they don't got the first parties. They're probably going to have money headed second parties and third parties. So, like I said, too, Sony's in deep shit, guys. No joke. And I told you this is probably the worst they've done since the PS3 generation. I said that yesterday in one of my videos yesterday, obviously, but PS4 return comes less than a week away, guys. Less than a week away. Just gotta put the $30 aside and then I had the 150 saved falls on PS4 pretty much. But listen, even when I get the console, that's my last console, and even when I get the external hard drive and carrying case for it and arcade stick for it for Capcom pretty much. That's it me as far as tech, pretty much no more tech. After I get my PS4 and my carrying case and external hard drive and arcade stick, but that will come next month when I get the arcade stick and the carrying case and the external hard drive. But anyways, that's if I have enough to get the external hard drive this month. If I once I get my console back first, but if not, I'll upgrade those tech things, my carrying case for my console and um, my carrying case and external hard just gonna have to wait until next month. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. But I had shared my PS4 less than a week away, guys. Less than a week away. So, like I said, the state of play is gonna be dog shit. It's not gonna do well. Cause all they're gonna have is money headed second parties and third parties. No first parties involved. But so when I get my PS4 back, Sony's still in deep shit regardless of no first parties. I already had the first parties in my backlog, obviously. Just gotta get the external hard drive. So all the games I got that I purchased are big. With the exception of the retro and independent games, all those are small, obviously, easy installations. Just gotta reinstall my classics for 2K and Warner Bros. Everything else. But anyways, and I had to get my carrying case and arcade stick and hard drive next external hard drive. If not this month, most likely near the end of March. But anyways, once I get the arcade stick and carrying case and external hard drive, that'd be the last three things I get for my console. Pretty much I just need the external hard drive space. Got a big, obviously, but like I said, the state of play is gonna be dog shit. Even when I get my PS4 back, obviously, because they don't got the first. They're gonna have money headed second party and third parties because they're trying to hold on to this exclusivity bullshit, which is not fair right now because they don't have the money to keep up with the exclusives, like I said. So, like I said, Sony Apple's in deep shit. And I told Sony Apple we need to talk. We need to talk. This is long overdue, but this is nearly all since the ABK done, but just Sony hasn't been cut since then. Herman Holtz was gone. Herman Holtz was demoted. I said gone. My bad for saying that. Herman Holtz was demoted. Jim Ryan is retired. Over 4.0 billion, $0 billion lost for money heading second parties and third parties, and then they hold on to this exclusivity bullshit for certain games, obviously. Then they had over 3.2 million layoffs. more than Microsoft, who had 1.6. Yeah, that's a lot, but it's not as much as Sony. But like I said, this day, hey Daisy Cat, what's up? It's one of my super Daisy Cat, what's up? But anyways, like I was saying, once I get my PS4 back out to my external hard drive and carrying case and my external hard drive, that's the last console I'm getting. I mean that. Told you about this too as well because what Sony's going, PS5's going through right, it's not good. You know they had this outage a few days ago. So like I said, the state of play, don't get your hopes up off the state of play damn out as well because it's gonna be dog shit. Trust me when I tell you. The state of play is gonna be dog shit. Because all they're gonna have is second parties and third parties. Not the true first parties by Activision, but that's okay. They don't have those no more now. So, like I said too, um, it's been a journey obviously, but Sony Apple's in deep shit right now. Then I get my PS4 back in the coming week, less than one Friday from now, probably on the 28th morning likely. But like I said, Sony's in trouble, even with the state of play being today. Obviously, you know how long it took them to even come with the state of play. The last state of play was back in what was the last state of play? June, September. I think it was back in September. That was almost 6 months ago. It is February going on Monday. Now they have a state of play now. This is kind of late. So now this is kind of late. But that state of play is gonna be dog shit. It's gonna be dog shit. Trust me when I tell you. Don't get your hopes up for the games, obviously. Cause like I said, Sony's in deep shit. Like I said. So once I get my PS4 and hopefully finish all the PS4 games and get my carry case external hard drive, I might consider to get Xbox later. That'll be later on. Once I finish all the PS4 games, because I want to make sure I put all those hours in first. Because the way Sony is going right now, it's not looking good, guys. Like I said. So once I get my PS4 in the coming, not this Friday, not next Friday, but the final Friday of February, that's my last console, and I mean that for now until I finish all those PS4 games. But even still, might lean towards getting Xbox One eventually, because what Sony is doing is ridiculous. I'm still getting my PS4 back. Just had to get my external hard drive and carrying case and all case, but that'll be next month when I get that. When I get my carry case, external hard drive, and our case, so that'll be all next month, then in March. But when I get my PS4 back on the 28th of February, mark my words, Sony and Apple, we need to talk. We need to talk because this is way out of hand. They have all these layoffs. They don't want to talk about all these layoffs. They don't want to talk about why these games have been flopping, half-assed, rehashed, rebooted, and remade. And half-assed. They don't want to talk about all the layoffs Sony had. They don't want to talk about all the money that's lost. They don't want to talk about all the layoffs they had. They want to talk about Jim Ryan being retired pretty much. I forced them out pretty much. They don't want to talk about why excuse me, burnt obviously. They don't want to talk about why Sony is on this epic downfall and crumbling right now, and they don't understand, and nobody wants to talk about the topics of why Sony is crumbling before our very eyes. They would rather my friend around this other right say it's just Xbox. I said no, it's not. It's Sony too. It's an industry problem because Sony is dealing with bad leadership right now. And Roki Donkey and Hideki Nishida, like I said, we'll see. They go to the multi-platform strategy, but even so, Roki Tadaki is going to be retiring too because he's almost in his he's in his 80s. Like I said in my video yesterday, he's almost in his 80s, almost in his 90s now. And then Hideki Nishida, he's going to be probably retiring soon too because he's in his 40s, going into his mid 50s now. So like I said, what's Sony going to do once them CEOs are gone? Then they have no CEOs. What's Sony going to do now, Diamante? And anybody that has multiple consoles, pretty much, what's Sony going to do now? What's Sony going to do now? Because once they're gone, then they don't got no CEOs. And that's not good for Sony right now. Hey, Steph P, what's up? Steph P, what's up? One of my super chats, you right, bro. Wow. So like, somebody's agreeing with one of my super chats is agreeing with me on this because Sony's in deep shit. And without those CEOs, Steph B, since you're in my super chat pretty much, Sony and Apple's in deep shit. They got nothing coming. Even with the state of play being today, it's not looking good for Sony right now. It's terrible right now. So Sony's with their PS5's reached its peak pretty much. You know, they just made PS5 Pro. I just tweeted that out as of November of last year, obviously, when it came out, obviously. And PS5 Slim came out in the disc, and this was disc came out in 2022 and 2020. Then the OG one came out in 2019 2020. Like I said, Sony and Apple's in deep shit. They don't got the first part. And my family plays the same studios. No, it's 39 different studios. Counting retro and independent game studios, pun intended. So, like I said, Sony and Apple, we need to talk. We need to talk. This is long overdue. Cause even when I get my PS4 back and my external hard drive and everything else for my carrying case and arcade stick, it's still right for Sony because I had the first parties in my backlog of games pretty much. And I have all the SMO, most of the SMO, including the new SMO that just came out in 2022 and 2023. I have all the SMO games now. Just have to install those and plan those out. The ones I just brought from last year, pretty much. I also brought golf. I think it was another game I brought. It was called Mini Golf. That's also a platform I brought that too, Mini Golf Adventure. But anyways, like I said, Sony Apple's in deep shit. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have the money to even make AAA or AA games. So even when I get my PS4 back in the coming week and a half from now, less than one Friday from now, and even when I get my carrying case and arcade stick and the Sterling Hunter going into the end of March, obviously, when I get those three things, I'm done with the tech. I'm done with the tech after this. For now. But once I finish all those PS4 games, that just Miles get asked Miles want to just move on from that console pretty much. Once I finish all those PS4 games first. Cause I have a lot of platforms to finish pretty much. I had to plan all those out. But like I said, Sony's in deep shit. They don't know what they're doing right now. They don't have the first parties. Their money had in second parties and third parties, even in the state of play. They don't got nothing coming other than the games that obviously coming out in 2026 and 2027. The other ones I just mentioned all from last year too, pun intended. Sony Apple's in deep shit, guys. This state of play's gonna be dog shit, so don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up on this. That state of play's gonna be dog shit. Even I watch it too today as well. Like I said, even when I get my PS4, it's still right for Sony ground. No first parties, and there's an industry problem because Microsoft took over ABK and Bethesda. And I told them this was bound to happen. Hey, Step B, I know Sony stock was surprisingly low. Step B in my super chat, Step B. Of course, the PS5 Sony stock is surprising. Of course, it is. I told them onto this too, Step B. In my super chat, Step B. I told them this because 70 million of consoles don't matter if they don't have the first parties. It's an industry problem. Good. Herman Host got demoted. Jim Ryan is gone, and next month marks his 1 anniversary when he left too. If y'all didn't know, because he retired last March of last year. Next month, this upcoming March, marks the 1 anniversary when he retired. It's an industry problem because Microsoft's taking over now. PS4 was the best era. Like I told you, the 9th generation is being carried by the 8th generation. Because they don't have no true new PS5 games other than the ones I already know that's coming out. The ones I told them on that was coming out soon. Other than that, they got nothing coming. I told them on to this. I said, well, you need to give your current new generation, the 9th generation, the smoke, damn. I mean this. You need to give them the smoke right now. This is not fair. The Microsoft's getting it done and PS4's outdoing PS4 in terms of the units. If you saw my videos on Xbox versus Sony Forever, the 3-minute videos I made, obviously, PS4's outdoing the PS5. It's not even close. I said, well, you need to give y'all 9th generation, the current generation, the smoke, man, because this is an industry problem. We're in a different era when games are starting to go up price-wise and expensive-wise. And a lot of people going to defend the inflation bullshit. Y'all can't keep defending this. And I told you can't keep defending Sony all the time when they're not doing well. Like I said, even when I get my PS4 back, and finish all those platforms. Make sure I finish every platform before that store shuts down. Because possibly that PS4 store could shut down, possibly. From rumors, from what I know, because I checked on Google yesterday morning that they must shut down the PS4 store eventually. Just don't know when, but I know it's going to be somewhere in the 2020s. Eventually. So means once but it means I wanted to hurry and buy all those S mobile games before it's too late. But anyways, I brought a lot of S mobiles from last year, pun intended, in 2023 and 2022, pun intended, 2021, pun intended. But anyways, then once I finish playing all those PS4 games, I'm training my consoles to get Xbox One. Once I finish all those PS4 games, so I want to make sure I finish every one of them if I can. Because this is ridiculous. Like I said, even when I get that console back, so PS4 will not be my Xbox One. Might be my last. Xbox One might be my last once I finish all those PS4 games first. Because once I play all those games to get wherever I am, trophy level wise, or get to a higher trophy level, then I'm done with Sony for good. The only time I should be playing is playing with my friends for the last time before I get Xbox One. The way this is going, once I play on all those PS4 games, those Xbox games, by the time the store shuts down, Xbox One will be my last console for sure. Because this is ridiculous. Even when I finish all those games on PS4, it won't matter right now because Sony got nothing coming other than the retros and independent games and the second parts and third parts and typical race quitting fighting games and the typical sport games as well and context sport games as well. And then including other games I already know that's coming out soon for 2K2, pun intended. So like I said, Sony's in deep shit. That state of play is gonna be dog shit. So don't get your hopes up right now. Don't get your hopes up right now. Cause like I said, even when I get my PS4 back, it will not be my last console. I thought it would be, but after I finish all those PS4 games, it probably won't be my last. Cause I'm trying to hurry up and get the trophy all 999 on my other PS account before it's too late. Cause that was I said on one of my videos on Real Hutch 6 on my shorts last year that I was trying to get the trophy level 9999 and then be done with it. And then get Xbox One after that because I felt like I proved myself getting all those platinums. I don't know if I'm gonna get trophy 999 right away, but I probably get close to that trophy level, level 500 or 600 or 700, somewhere around there. But like I said, Sony Apple's in deep shit. Don't expect that state of play to be any good right now. It's gonna be dog shit. That state of play is gonna be dog shit. Even when I get my PS4 back, but it probably won't be mine. So, because once I finish all those PS4 and get to a reasonable trophy level, then I'm done with Sony for good, and then I just get Xbox One. And I just trade my PS4 to get Xbox One, or buy it off the app pretty much. Because even after playing out all those S mobile games, and then finish playing out the Yu-Gi-Oh game, Link Evolution again and again and again on my other PSN accounts, pun intended, then finish all other Yu-Gi-Oh games, the ones with the trophies that don't have the platinums pretty much, with the Yu-Gi-Oh Link Evolution game that has the platinum pretty much. I'll be done with that game entirely, but even when I finish all these games on PS4, like I said, I'm better off just getting that Xbox One once I finish all those PS4 games. I'm trying to get to the original trophy level before I make that decision to get another console, pretty much. So, like I said, don't expect that state of play to be good right now, because the state of play is gonna be dog shit, and the state of play is less than an hour and a half for now. But anyways, another bill is coming today too, guys, as well. So stay tuned, and we'll continue to talk about this today as well. So, like I said, as well, Sony Apple's in deep shit. They don't know what they're doing right now. It's not looking good right now. Even when I get my PS4 back, because eventually they're going to shut down that PS4 store eventually, and just don't know when, but I know they said it's going to be around 2026 or 2020, somewhere around there, based on what Google said. But even when I get my PS4 back, it will not be my last console. I'm going to have to get Xbox One. I'm going to have to, because I want to have a backup plan, so if that PSN store does shut down, I have another console to play on, and I can just, whatever games I had on Sony, I can just buy those again on Microsoft. Now I got the backlog, and I got Game Pass on it, obviously, so my backlog carries over to that console. Or cloud game, from cloud gaming carries over to my console. But anyways, I want to have a backup plan, so when that PS4 store does shut down, I can still use that PS4 regardless, because I still got the games in the backlog. But even still, I want to have a backup plan, so when I do finish all those games on PS4, pretty much, I want to have a backup plan so that way I can get Xbox One. Because the way Sony is dealing with PS5 is not worth the upgrade. It's not. It's not. But okay, guys, I end the video right there as well. But there was my rant right there, talking about what's going on with Sony right now. But once I get my PS4 back, it will not be my last console. Xbox One will be my last console, and I mean that. Once I get finish all those PS4 games first. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. I'll give you my gamer tags on PSN, Explogory 2, Furry Kingdom, Masagahishi 4, Super Nintendo 64. Generally, Hishi, you can add me on my PSNs, my Xbox account or accounts. Could I have two of them, obviously. Alpha 4859, and my other Xbox gamer tag from my other account, but I have to remember it. I'll remember it, but I'll tell you that in the next video, pretty much. But make sure you follow me on Facebook, add me on Facebook as well, add me on TikTok as well. Follow me on TikTok as well. Add me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook as well. Add me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram as well. Add me on Spotify. Follow me on Spotify. Spotify Hut 11. Yami Messiah and News Hutch 1 on Spotify. You can follow my Spotify accounts. You got me on PSN. I'll say it again. Explogory 2 on PSN. Furry Kingdom. Masagahishi 4. Chumley Hishi and Super Nintendo 64. Accept your code for request. You want not troublemaker pretty much. And then my Xbox accounts, one of them is Apple 48 for now for cloud gaming, and the other one I gotta remember the gamer tag. But I already know what it is. I'll tell you that in the next video once I pull it up. But anyways, in the video right there. But you got all my links for Instagram, Facebook. Oh, I'll tell you that too. If anyone that didn't know, my Instagrams. It's Kyle Hutchinson on that one. That's my Meta and Facebook one for Instagram. It's Chumley Win. WWE Legend 2 and Hutchinson. So you got all my Instagrams right there as well. But you can add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook as well. Add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well. And you can add me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook as well. You got all my links for Spotify, you got all my links for PSN and Xbox. Yeah, this is